Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5, folks. Today, we have got the Vet Tix 200 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 130 laps, $50,000 purse, and we need to do some good work because we have to get a top 15. We need 4 top 15s in a row. We achieved one of them, and that was in the last race where we had an unlikely finish that put us in the top 10 after struggling mightily at Daytona. We've had a couple of races in the Xfinity Series where we didn't get to race the truck, and I'm looking forward to doing some work on this truck with this team. Let me go ahead and do some of that work, and we will discuss what we've done in just a moment. All right, so here's what I did. Bought another truck. We needed it. We need that second Speedway truck. So we'll be putting in the effort right now to getting the secondary truck, and I also hired another person. So we have Alina, which we've maxed out on the training. We now have Wendy, who already had a 9+9 on the engine work. And then we have Marie, who is kind of our catch-all. We're going to do the rest with this right here. And actually, I'm going to bring Marie over here just to get this truck kind of started off. We may be able to use it next week. We may still use them primary, but we're going to get into a nice groove where we can use one or the other and not have to worry so much about it. I know you might be like, hey, why didn't you buy a road course truck? We have one road course. I wasn't spending $174,000 on one truck for a road course when we got second place with what we had. So not even worried about it. Likely won't even buy one. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and start the work here. Truck is pretty decent. Go ahead and make sure we select that truck. And we're going to head out to Atlanta. We will see you at qualifying. Took us 2 laps, but we achieved our sponsorship bonus goal. And we are 2 seconds off the leaders. So we still don't have a very super truck, but we'll get there. We're under a 90 overall. I'd say with everything, we're about an 87.5 truck right now. Here we go through the quad oval for our qualifying lap.
Just like practice, qualifying count. Here we go.
Just like practice, he says. Well, just so you know, we were amazing in practice. Maybe not so amazing right there, but we'll see. I mean, it was fast, but we really ran up the track, so I don't know how fast that's going to count. Oh, this actually might end up going fairly well. Maybe not. I didn't realize 31 was the goal. We're just outside of it. 18th place. Well, that's because 31.7, I think, is 15th place, which is what we need. That's fine. A lot of things can happen on the track. We'll get up in there. Oh, crap. I just remembered. Everybody hates me here. I've been so spoiled. Top 5, Austin Hill, Stuart Friesen, Grant Enfinger, Gus Dean, and Johnny Sauter. Custom drivers, Max Cost in 6th, Lance Norick in 12th, John Perez 14th, David Schildhaus 15th, Casey Kane 19th, Bryce Egan 20th, Michael Chavez 22nd, Matt Kenseth 23rd, Matt Malone 24th, Jeremiah Graham 25th, Bradshaw Stout 26th, Taylor Carpenter 27th, Speedy Jones 28th, Gary Norton 29th, Parker Smith 30th, Bernardo de Oliveira 31st, and Eliza Bethel 32nd. We've got 130 miles, or 130 laps, 200 miles around this track. Bradshaw Stout, plenty of space. He may come after us. Stuart Friesen is our friend, though. And Angela Rutch misses the driver's meeting and is sent to the back. You are not specialer than everybody else. I know, it's more special.
Coming to the green, driver.
Good news is, well, no, it's not great news. Schildhaus is up there, and Perez is up there. Those two aren't fans of ours. Oh, hey, Casey Kane is next to us. Just got a little boop. Oh, got another little boop from him. Thanks, sir. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. At least we have Bryce Egan behind us now. Oh, man, I got so used to being able to, like, put my truck in normal places and not getting ruined, and now I'm not going to be able to do that. Not really my biggest fun happiness, but okay.
Stay on the
Oh, Jason White lose a lot of speed there. My boss in the Xfinity Series, right next to me, he would wreck me in the Truck Series, though. Funny enough. We are just flying up here. But John Perez on our outside. We're safe for now as long as we get in front of him before the turn. And we do.
You got room. You're clear.
See, I told you we'd be fine with the qualifying that we did. Up into 12th place, folks. Maybe not a great qualifying driver, but here we are. Jennifer Jo Cobb, not a... Well, if she wants to pull up in front of me like that, she might become one. A rival. Meaning that we can drive around her, likely. On the outside and not die. And we will. Natalie Decker, same thing, but we're going to keep it in the middle of the track through 3 and 4. Let's see if we can... Wow, it's so nice to be in a vehicle where we're actually competitive. Top 10. 37 laps to go in the stage. Gotta hang on to it here. We'll be running here right after this race. Well, not literally, but like the next episode you'll see will be Xfinity at Atlanta.
Still there.
We've got a combined 59 races between these two leagues in this video series for the season that we have coming up right now. So that's going to be interesting. And then hopefully, well, I don't know. Hope maybe next year we'll be starting our own Xfinity team. I have no idea what's about to happen. We're just letting the game do what the game does because it wouldn't let me turn down the Xfinity ride. So I guess maybe I won't get offered into the Cup League, which would be nice because I don't want to be offered in the Cup Series. If I did, there would be no question I'd just sim it. I mean, I can't... I would not want to run the Cup Series because I considered simming the Xfinity Series too, but from money perspective, it was different. I don't know. I don't know what we do. Maybe just make sure we don't do real well in the Xfinity Series. Like if we're in one of those races that we'll end up winning because we're just better at, say, a road course than the other drivers. Maybe we'll just back off at the end and take a mid-pack finish so we don't get an offer, because that's what happened. We won a race, we got an offer, and we couldn't turn it down. So we just accepted it and moved on. And then all of a sudden, there we were, being told we have to race in the Xfinity Series now. So, it's crazy.
Careful, still there.
Justine driving our old truck that we had for the first 8 races of this video series.
Stay low. All right, you're clear.
He's up in 8th place, top 10 for that team. Congratulations to them. That's a 3-star team, so interesting to see him up so high. And here we are, sitting in a bit of a bubble now between Max Cost and Spencer Boyd, as our truck, we qualified not too great, but we were quick to get through the crowd. We were quick to get ourselves up into the position we're in. One of the things I remember about this, though, is our tire wear. It's not going to last the whole run. We've got 32 left in this stage. And our tire wear, well, we've got probably 30 laps in it, so we'll see how that all goes. We're already 23% down, and we're only 10 laps in. We've got a 40 total lap run here, so we absolutely will be pitting if there's not a caution. I really hope there's not a caution, if I'm being completely honest. I hope everyone has to pit. That's fun. We did it in the first season, as I was running around and I'm like, oh, how am I going to... I remember, because I was worried about my tires, and then all of a sudden everyone else started pitting, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. Meaning everyone else's tires are worn as well, so that is good. Now, we may be driving it harder than everyone else. Maybe not. I don't know. I actually don't know. Come out of 4, and we had lost a 10th to Cost right there.
Towers call a caution.
There's a caution. We're staying out. It's stupid. It would be stupid for us to pit this time. We're in 7th place.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Be ready here. Green, green, green.
Here we are. Max costs a driver that does have issues with us. We'll have to be aware of that as we go into 1 and 2.
Still
Getting
there?
up through 4th gear here. He's going to dip down in front of us. That's okay. Now he goes high. Now we jump inside and we'll take the position and hope that he remains cordial with us right now. I don't know what's going on here, though.
Clear high, bud. Got a car
Here we
high
are,
now. All clear.
doing what we can. No contact with Koss. That was a big deal.
Still there.
Get up and give Crafton a little, not even a
Car
nudge,
there on
just
the
a
outside.
real peaceful. Oh, yeah, I touched the apron, touched the apron, touched the apron. Okay. Sorry about it, Sauter.
Still there
Really am.
inside.
That was not what I intended on doing. That went very
Got a
poorly.
car low now.
See if we can
All
get
right,
back in the
you're clear.
draft. Get back to it.
Still there inside.
There we
You
go.
got room. You're clear.
There we go. Good run off this time. Whoa, what is he? Why? What did he do that for? He came down onto my nose. I was there. Or at least I was... Yeah, I was there. Let's just say I was there. Oh, I don't know if it'll show up on the video, but we went sideways in my steering wheel there, that's for sure.
Still
We
there?
had pointed the steering wheel to the right for just a moment.
Careful. Still there.
I'm running up with these guys, and truly the only person I should be able to drive away from is Cost. But if we can finish in the top 10, again, 2 races in a row, that would be a big deal. This time, it's not because we caught people a lap down either. This time, we're actually running up here. We drove up to here, which is pretty awesome. 23 left in stage number 1. This track is so bumpy. It's ridiculous. You can see all the trucks bouncing up and down. You feel that in the steering wheel around the corner, around the turns. And it's uncomfortable because you think, mainly because the response on the steering wheel kind of gives you the idea that you're losing it. You catch, well, and maybe you are losing traction. You're hitting a bump, and then all of a sudden, your steering wheel has no steering for just the slightest moment. And if I'm being honest, that may be how it could be in real life.
Stay low. Stay low.
That's just a little bit of air. Whoa. All right. I didn't think I went up on him, but maybe I did. I was trying to just stay with him mainly. And, I got to his inside, so I took it. We came out of the corner, and I didn't think I went up that far, but I guess I did because I side smashed him pretty hard.
Stay low.
Take a look at our tires real quick. 55%. Still have 20. Oh no, we have 20 to go, I think, in this halfway through.
Coming to the
Huh.
cross flag.
We
Halfway,
may be able
time by.
to get it through
Got
because of
one
that
up.
caution. We may be able to get through
Got
the whole
room. You're
run
clear.
and not worry about it. I mean, on my tires. We're halfway. We have 58% tire wear. Or we have 58% tires, not tire wear. We have 42% tire wear. Which is awesome. If we can do it. But you know what I like to do in the stage racing? We're halfway through a stage. Let's go ahead and speed things up to the end of stage number 1. Unless a caution comes out beforehand, that's when I'll be back on the mic.
call to caution.
Well, that was the difference between having these drivers be able to control themselves and not when they decide to run into you. Michael Chavez came down on us, lost it, and now he's out. But interestingly, we have a couple unfortunate. Stuart Friesen, a lap down. Austin Hill, two of the leaders, caught a lap down in that one. So they're going to have to figure that out. We're in the lead currently. I don't think we will be when we come out, but we'll see. Yeah, we dropped some spots back. Some trucks didn't pit. Enfinger, Sauter, Cobb, Schildhaus, and Decker.
Are you ready now? Green flag. Inside.
See if we can get in front of them before the end of the stage and get some good stage points here.
High up here. Got one down low now. Stay high up here.
Problem is I don't want to be up on this side with Schildhaus. He will run us up into the wall. He's already trying, but he ran into Sauter, and then I got Max Koss right behind me. Do I have? Oh, I don't have room down there. Not great.
Stay high, stay high. Stay with the line.
Yeah.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
I know I do, but I'm trying to.
Still there. Still there.
Oh,
Inside.
oh, we almost ran right into Decker coming off. Just kind of snapped the truck. We're okay.
Careful. Still there. Got a car low now.
Dang it. We're losing that pack in front of us because we're stuck on the outside.
Last lap. Hit your mark.
And now we're not going to get anything we need
Got a
because we
car
can't.
coming inside now. You got room. You're clear.
Oh, caution should be coming
Top
out.
10 that
Yeah.
stage. That's worth a few points.
I don't know if you saw behind me, but Max Koss bounced off our back bumper and put himself into the wall and lost it. So, unfortunate for that team. Obviously, we won't pit.
All right, man. You're coming to the green. Are you ready now?
Good news this time is that we are on the inside starting. For all of you Max Koss fans, he is not out of the race. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Careful. Still there.
See, we're on the inside. It goes so much better.
Stay low, stay low. Inside. All right.
And I do have to pay attention to when we get to pass Schildhaus because he's already trying to drive down, but Decker was there. We'll get on the inside of Decker, go 3 wide, and hopefully work it out.
Car there on the
On.
inside.
Of course, Jordan Anderson joins the chat. All right. Well,
Inside.
that's fine. He's not a rival, so he'll drive cordially around us. Maybe I'll be able to get a nice run through 1 and 2 again, and
Inside.
I have no idea. No, because the inside is so key here. Well, at least the way he made it seem it was, but then we had to come off the gas more than I would have getting around him. Yeah, Matt Crafton right on our tail. See if we can get a good run out of 4 here to help that a little bit. Got away from him by about a 10th. See if I can. Oh, yeah, no. This isn't grand.
Still there.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Got one peeking outside.
Yeah, yep, no, I know you're there.
Got one outside now.
I'm well aware that you're here. There you go.
You're clear there.
Goodbye. Wow, did you see Anderson's whole truck bounce on that bump? And I mean, just looked like the whole thing came off the ground for a second.
Hold your line. Got one
It's crazy.
outside. You're clear.
There we go. Speed is absolutely on the inside, we'll say that much, as we start to reel in some of these other drivers in front of us. Catch up into Jennifer Jo Cobb's draft on her left side.
Stay on the bottom.
Put us on podium right there.
Clear high, bud.
.32 laps in stage 2 left. You do 40. What is it? 40 total? Hold on. 38 laps. Oh, because there's the caution lap, so I think it is 40. And then I think that this is 130 laps, so 40, and 50. Doable. I'm hoping that I can reel in Sauter and Enfinger. Gives me something to do at least here on this run, on this stage. Let me know. I'm not going to do it in Xfinity just because their half races are too short to do it. But once we get to the Cup Series, they'll be at least this long. Probably usually more. It's usually between 400 and 500 mile races. So cut them in half. I mean, it's the same that we're doing here. This is a 200 mile race. So if this is a 400 mile race in the Cup Series, it'll be a 200 mile race when we run it because we're doing it half length. So I am willing to bring the stage breaks back in the Cup Series if you want that. And I guess I'll also post a poll when we get to that point. But also keep in the back of your head, think about it. Watch the Xfinity races and how they go. Cautions kind of take away the whole strategy for pitting. I mean, not really the strategy, but it really takes away the whole hitting under green and all that. I will say this though, I had to go in for a green flag pit stop and I shot the car out of the pit area and up the track and into traffic and wrecked myself. So not having stages and having to pit under green flag conditions, more likely than not, it definitely makes a bigger challenge. I'll say that. Well, we're in a bit of a bubble here, not much going on. So we're going to go ahead and do a speed up. And we'll come back on the mic with end of stage 2 or pitting maybe, or action or a caution. Seems good. 27 left to go in this stage. These are those times where you just pray for the caution. I'm watching the back right tire. It's going to hit 7 before we get to the line, isn't it? Yeah. So,
Go easy on the tires.
this is the problem. I'm trying to hold off from pitting until the stage is done. But I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Not unless they stay 6%. Because right now, if that hits 5%, we're going to blow. We'd blow the tire on the last lap right now. We'd blow that tire right there. Now, that tire blows. Are we going to be able to make it to the line? Maybe. Maybe.
Your
I don't
tires
know.
are getting pretty bad.
Yes, sir. I know they are. I am aware. Trying my best to push this. Now we're at 4, so when is it going to flip to 3? Did I do enough? Crazy to think about, but it's... I want to stay up here.
Inside. I need 2 more. It's all the last, man. Keep it going.
Nah.
Got a car low now. Easy on those tires, driver.
I just let him...
Car
thank
on the
you.
outside now.
I let Max Costas go, but then Eliza Bethel was there to give us the how to do. Well, I committed to it now, and that's not good because we're going to blow our tire
All right, let's go. White flag.
like going through turn 1. Oh my goodness.
Got a
We
car
are
high
about to
now.
pop that right rear.
See if we can manage our tire wear a little, all right?
We didn't pop it. Not yet.
You pop the tire.
Yep, there it
Inside.
goes. But
Won that stage. Way
we
to
slid
go,
through.
driver.
We slid through it backwards. Ta-da. All right, well, I shouldn't have done that, but it was fun. And there was a reason for it. Pretty sure that all these other trucks, though, will get a wave around now and be on the lead lap. I don't know, but there's a lot of trucks pitting again. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Maybe I was
We're
wrong.
going green.
Maybe we did catch all of them a lap down and keep them a lap down. That's potentially big for us, actually. Stuart Friesen, our buddy, gets back on the lead lap. Good for him.
Still there.
But yeah, this is potentially fantastic
You got
for
room.
us then.
You're clear.
It really is.
Car outside. Hold your line. You got room. You're clear there. Inside. All clear.
All right. 46 to go in the race. We're sitting in second place. We've led laps. We blew a tire. No damage to the truck as we slid through the finish line to stage number 2 backwards
Careful, still there.
in the grass. Which, if you're going to go in the grass, going backwards, probably the best thing to do. With that bumper a lot higher than your front end where you tear up that splitter. So, great job for us overall.
Stay on the bottom here.
A lot of luck.
Got one peeking outside.
A little bit of skill. I will answer your questions
Car
now.
on the outside.
Tony, can you control the truck
Got
with a
one
blown
peeking
tire?
inside.
Absolutely not. It snapped loose and was gone the moment that he said, you got a blown tire. I didn't even, there was no chance. Tony, would you do that again? Absolutely. Maybe. Maybe. No more questions. We're in a race. And Johnny Sauter apparently refilled his nitrous bottle in the pit.
Careful. Still
He
there.
just got a hell of a head
All
of
right,
steam.
you're clear.
We'll see how long that lasts, Mr. Sauter. I'm coming for you. Turns out the whole time he was just running at like 80% throttle. We'll see. Just like what happened with Enfinger, you get to traffic, and that changes things. Did you see the times that I decided not to go into a corner on the high side against a truck that I knew was a rival, or get to a truck on a straightaway if I wasn't going to make sure I could pass it before we got through the straightaway, because I knew that they would turn in early and try to run us down off the track that way too. I did a pretty solid job for the most part. It worked out. I do not know how Sauter is driving away like this. Enfinger, we're kind of gapping him now. Sauter is kind of gapping us, which doesn't make sense. We were faster than him all day, unless he was just in bad situations. We did get a 10th back right there. I don't know. Maybe he's got a short run truck, and it'll peter out. We'll keep pushing. I'm not really sure what to think of it. What I do know, though, is with 40 laps left, we're going to do a speed up for as long as we do a speed up for. Because at this point, we are 7/10 off of Sauter, 9/10 in front of third position. So we'll just, we're just going to roll it here and see what happens. We'll be back on the mic, though. You know we will. But as you also know, the speed ups, especially in this game, it's not really dizzying or anything. It's pretty, actually it looks pretty natural from what I saw at least. And I watch these videos when I edit them. So, yeah, anyway, we'll be back on the mic. I don't actually know. Maybe when we're pitting for the final time, we'll keep an eye on that and check out what other people are doing. Caution flies. We'll pit.
We're going green. Almost ready. The green flag is in the air.
Here's the reason why I was very iffy about pitting. Yeah, we got 34 left of the race, and as you know, we were able to bring this truck around 40 times, and then we blew the tire as we crossed the line of the 40th lap, so we should be okay.
Stay on the bottom here.
But I just wasn't sure. You know what I mean? I wasn't sure what I wanted to do.
Careful,
Max
still
Cost just totally smashed into us, but the funny thing was it really did help us. Which is, I like that.
Stay low, stay low. You got room.
Oh, we have freshies now. We'll keep an eye on what we do. There's not a lot of trucks on the lead lap after we did our little strategy play, which is a part of the game, We could have blown a tire the lap earlier, brought out the caution. Nobody's a lap down, and we're all the way in the back of the pack, or we're all the way back to the trucks that are a lap down, so it just worked out for us. That was in spectacular form, of course. However, this time around, obviously we won't be doing that, so hopefully we'll just be able to run this one out and not have any interesting consequence by it. We are in the lead, and I am pushing it harder than I was before, because when I was trying to catch Johnny Sauter, I noticed something he was doing that I thought I could do better. And so I did. And now he's fighting back because he just activated his stage 3 nitrous on his second bottle. And I think his flux capacitor is working real well right now. So don't be surprised if
Got a carload now.
you know, see some fire coming out of those tires and him heading back to the future. All right. Yeah, these two are, it's almost weird how fast they are right now, actually. I don't know how that happened. But, I mean, Endfinger's been fast all day. I don't know if I really, maybe I just wasn't paying attention to Sauter, but I didn't see Sauter as being a big threat. I do not know why we just got so tight coming out there. That was weird. Anyway, I would like to go back to speed up. It's either going to be until a caution, until probably 10 laps left. We don't have a lot going on here. And I'm still trying to keep these videos relative to their recording length being short. And short, you know, obviously an hour or 45 minutes or something is what I'm aiming for. So anyway, we'll speed things up. Be back on the mic again next caution or with 10 to go, whichever comes first.
Wave them guys off. Caution's out.
We got tires. Felt like the fun thing to do.
Are you ready here? Green, green, green. Inside, inside. We got 20 more laps.
We got 10 laps of a speed up. We're going right back to it.
Still there? Got a carload now. Clear low, buddy.
Because this isn't going to be... well, we'll stay outright. We'll stay with you right now. We've got side-by-side action.
Careful. Still there.
Right as we have restarted this race.
Got
We
one
are
down low
looking
now. Clear
to
low.
get in front of Matt
Clear low
Crafton
now.
and Brant Enfinger. Take the lead back and drive away with it on our fresh tires.
Stay on the bottom. Careful. Still there.
And that's
You
a
got
big
room
part
to
of it
clear
right there. We slide right up behind Enfinger.
Stay low, stay
Drive
low.
down. And you see that little number tick to a 1. We could. I don't know. It's possible, folks. We could win this race here in Atlanta.
Stay low, stay low. You're clear
That would
all
be
around, man.
something else for us. Would be a big turnaround. I mean, we had a great race last week, too. But here comes Stuart
Still there
Friesen,
inside.
our friend. Not even a thought. He had pit as well, so he's got fresh equipment.
Stay high.
And there he goes. Inside of us, we're going to have to race him to get this victory. And we want it. We want to be in the playoffs. Because by the time that all happens, we should be able to battle pretty well. We'll see what happens here. Oh, that wasn't great. All right, I'm going to focus up. I'll be back on the mic. You know, just watch. All right, now we'll speed it up to 5 to go. I know I didn't speed that whole part up because that was a fun battle. All right, we got 5 to go, and we are starting to catch lap traffic, which means Stuart Friesen has caught us because I didn't want to go high against Oliveira. I'm not sure if I replaced him with a driver that had a rivalry against us, and I didn't want to risk it, so I just decided to go low. And looks like we ended up pulling away again of Stuart Friesen just a little bit. I mean, we have walked away from everyone else, which is amazing. What a drive. When we qualified where we qualified, never once would I have thought that would have led to us being in the position we are right now. And we're in this position because we drove here. You know, and that's the incredible part about this whole thing is we drove to this position. And we fought for this position. And it's not a fluke. It's not a broken track. We've run here multiple times before. It's been a travesty every time we've been here. Not really, but it's, you know, it's hard on the tires, and you never know what's going to happen. And so, okay, we got a warning from Stout right before the race, so I'm definitely not going to go up on him.
Still there.
But anyway,
you're all clear up top.
You know, it's just we're able to get around Michael Chavez without incident. Don't do that. Don't do that.
2 to go.
There we go. Just that's an added challenge in this. Now we got Friesen right on our bumper again because I couldn't just drive around Chavez and be confident that he wasn't going to wreck us. That's unfortunate, but hopefully, you know, these types of races where we had no contact with any of those drivers, it starts to pop them into a different direction with us.
Tower is called a caution.
Well, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. Well, no one else is pitting, and we should have fresher stuff than everyone except for Friesen. So,
coming to the green.
Here we go. 2 laps left.
Here. Green flag.
As we are in overtime.
I need 2 more solid laps, bud. Keep it going. You're all clear up top there.
We'll get up in front of Friesen. And Enfinger will get around Friesen. Austin Hill will get around Friesen. Friesen with a bad start. Like Enfinger and Hill, they didn't pit under the last caution, so their tires should not be able to hold it around the turn, which they do not, as you can see right there. I'm hoping for Friesen's sake, and that the fact that he's our only friend in this series right now, that he's able to get around those two, as we have plenty of tire to get around these turns. Austin Hill making another run at it because our exit wasn't that great. Gonna turn in here. We're gonna hold it here. We're gonna come off of turn number 4. We're gonna go through the quad oval, and Tony Savoy is gonna bring home a first place at Atlanta. You better believe your sweet patootie. We're gonna burn this thing down. I was just wondering if... Oh, that was actually funny. Oh, you know. I'm not even trying to do that. I just was trying to, I totally smoked the front end. That was super good. That was what everybody, I think that they change up the truck for the burnout. It feels different with the steering wheel with the burnout. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but judging by the fact that it does this in second gear pretty easily, maybe. Anyway, you know, get the crowd pumped up a little and be done. Top 5, Tony Savoy, Austin Hill, Grant Enfinger, Stuart Friesen, Johnny Sauter. We are officially in the playoffs. Custom drivers, David Schildhouse with a top 10, Max Cost with a top 10. Eliza Bethel, after having contact earlier in the race with Jason White, ends up finishing 13th. Good job for that team. Bryce Egan, 14th. Gary Norton, 16th. Casey Kane, 17th. Jeremiah Graham, 20th. John Perez, 21st. Matt Kenseth, 22nd. Matt Malone, 23rd. Lance Norick, 24th. Michael Chavez, 25th. Taylor Carpenter, 26th. Bradshaw Stout, 27th. Parker Smith, 28th. Bernardo de Oliveira, 29th. Speedy Jones, 30th. That'll round out your custom drivers. There we are, celebrating our win. Fantastic. Fastest lap went to Austin Hill. Most laps led went to Grant Enfinger. On the move, Eliza Bethel started 31st, finished 13th. And tough break went to Jason White, started 16th, finished 32nd. Stuart Friesen. Nice close win. Yes, it was, sir. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with you, but there are a ton of drivers in the garage I want to put. Yeah, that's not. Thank you, Gus. It's not me. It's them. That sucks. Well, at least in our Xfinity League, it's not like that at all. So, speaking of Xfinity, our next race is at Atlanta for Xfinity, and we are going to be pushing for 2 top 25s. I think we can do 2 top 25s. I think we have the ability to do that. I wish I could flip between my career stuff right here, but you really can't. So we can't really show anything that going on. I mean, we can look at the standings, but we aren't going to look at that. I mean, that was only our 3rd race in that series, so we won't look at that for another 5 races or so. In the next episode, we'll have 82 or 81 laps at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Echo Park 250, and we will not have nearly as wonderful of a race. However, it will be a lot of fun. I enjoyed that race. Of course, I enjoyed the win, but if you watched even the speed ups, just really good battles going on, and I really, really wish that the rivalry system was different, or that I wasn't an idiot on the first 2 or 3 races. So, because I would have been able to not have so many rivals. That's it. That's it, folks. However, we are growing. We have a hefty following of 2,949 fans here. Fantastic. And we've got 62 grand in the bank. We're going to kind of let that pile up a little bit, see if we can put some more upgrades on the truck the next few races. But that is going to do it for this episode, folks. I do want to take a moment out, as you know I very much enjoy doing, to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and, of course, as always, you take care.